There's my spot with a dry, Huck-sized spot. Quite a nice place here. Good morning, everybody. On the edge of Loch Ness here in Fort Augustus today. So we picked up some chow from the spar here, as well as a little bit of the local beverage. Weren't sure what size to buy. Figured the bigger bottle would be too much for our flask, but as it turns out, we had to go back in and get a second. So both of our flasks are full, and there still remains a little there, so we'll have to take care of that. So as we were out here filling these, there was a Scottish woman came by and she said, what, about the caps?
You have to throw the cap away.
I said, why?
You can't cap it up, you have to finish it.
You have to drink it.
I guess we have to finish it.
We'll have to learn the ways here. When in Rome, or when in Scotland. So.
Yeah.
But now we know. Not missing this one. Just when you get to the edge of Fort Augustus, Great Glen Way sort of peels off here, and we're back into a beautiful ivy-covered woods. About a mile out of Fort Augustus, the Great Glen Way splits into two paths. There's a high route and a low route. And it looks like there's some signage that says that the high route was closed from November until summer of this year for forestry and stuff. So we kind of erred on the low route. High route, I think, has better views of the lake because you get up higher, obviously, and see. But for today, we're taking the low route, and we should just kind of cruise along just above Loch Ness. So through the trees here, on the far bank of Loch Ness, you can see what I believe is Horseshoe Crag, they call it. And it's sort of just like a little scree field there. It does have some trees growing on it now. The legend has it that there was a couple of the Scots were trying to lure Nessie out from the loch. And so they put a bottle of scotch up on the top there. And thinking that certainly that would draw the beast out of the waters. When they came back, the scotch was gone, and that crag had been carved out by the beast climbing up to drink it. So, not gonna say if it's true or not. Leave that for everybody to decide on their own, but mustn't let the truth get in the way of a good story, I think. Well, no Nessie, but a beautiful loch.
You see the various kind of line layers over there?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if those aren't from glaciers as well. Just kind of carved them away as the glacier melted down, the different layers of it.
Yeah, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Or else giants. I mean, that would be the obvious one to me. Giants just kind of carved them out so they could walk easier.
Could be.
But yeah, you believe what you want to. Glaciers. Good one. And then awesome. Got that spool winding, and the tree hoisted down the mountain. Timber. Fantastic.
Neat stuff.
Yeah, what a system they got. With the cables and all. See if somebody's coming from behind. Yeah. Big trucks rolling up in here. So there's the path to the high route, which we did not take, and this was the low route that we did. And this end is well signed, gated, and tells you in any number of ways, don't go that way. On the other end, however, it said you might just go the low route. More or less, that was about it. So I think we chose wisely.
Yes. The other end seemed to be more of a suggestion. This is an order.
I was willing to go the high route back there. We know which of us two is the smarter one.
Yeah, well, wouldn't go that far.
Well fed.
Wow.
Oh. Awesome. So this is the River Moriston. And this is the Moriston Bridge, obviously. It was designed by Telford, the guy that designed and oversaw the construction of the Caledonian Canal that we've been walking along. He designed this bridge, and it's still here. Man, it's beautiful. The other side. That is a beautiful bridge. And the Moriston River is pretty darn beautiful too, I think. So we're just climbing up out of Inver Moriston. It's a pretty hardy climb. I'll give it that. But we're just about at the top, so all in all, it isn't too bad. Big old stand of timber up at the top here, too. And here it splits. Another high route and a low. we're gonna head the low route and head to alt site. This little stone bench inside of this dry cave. Coming from the outside, can't see much, but kind of cool. So even Sundance was laughing at me, but I'll share it. The forest that we're walking in here is the craigan-nan-run forest. And that's the best I could pronounce it, and he thought I was messing with him. And I'm like, trying to read it off the map as best I can. Craigan-nan-run forest. It's beautiful. It's dark and thick and rocky slopes, just wild up. But you can only see just like, not very far. I hear the bridge. Oh man. I hear the river up ahead. The outside. I don't know. I shouldn't even try. Anyways, up here at this river, I think we'll be able to juke down, maybe across the road, and there might be a hostel or a cafe of some sorts up there. Yeah, that's nice evening time. Oh, here comes a biker. So, tried, I guess. Craigan-nan-run. I think this is the Altsai River. Nice little falls here. And so there goes the Great Glen way. See the blaze. This might be the path down to the little town of Altsai. It definitely brings us down to the road. What's down here, I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully a cafe. Maybe a hostel. Yeah. Hostel. Sweet. So, hostel.
No go?
No go. Full up. Cafe. No go. Closed up. Hostel. Does sell beer. I've got a Hoppy Ness.
Slancha.
Slancha.
Slancha fa.
Couldn't help but notice you didn't drink after we cheered.
I did. Did you? I did.
I have to play that back. So, one beer for good cheer, and we're underway. Bit of a Mountain Dew falling, as always, but I think this will work out perfect. I was kind of a little disappointed. Hot meal or a room, something like that would be pretty comfortable. But, I don't know, since they're not available, I have a feeling there's something better. Just up there. And it's not even just a feeling, like I know there is. So, just gotta go and find it. Gonna make it happen. But I won't lie, it's like back up again. Couple miles puts us on. They gotta rub it in. Hostel open.
There's no vacancy.
2 miles. Here's our rejoining of the Great Glen Way. And our destination for tomorrow is but 7 miles away now. Oh.
more than a decade to get here, but I'm here doing it.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Oh, no, thank you. This was definitely an adventure that was meant to be shared.
It'll be snug. But we might make this work. Oh man, this is beautiful. And I have a feeling this was the spot. There was a young lady named Sydney that we met a ways back, a day or two ago. And she talked about this spot where she just stopped and she spent like 12 hours here. Instead of hiking on, she just stayed and drank tea for 12 hours, she said. Just thought about life and things. And I think we found the spot she was at. Because there's a nice little creek running just 20 yards away. And took a little work getting the stakes in up here for my tent, but I got mine set up pretty nice. Sundance does too.
Just about there.
Is that not beautiful? Overlooking Loch Ness. And there's a little bit of a rain starting to fall, so I'm gonna make this quick, get my stuff in the tent. And there's an abundance of the old midgies. But man, like, just right above it all.
It'll do. It will do.
Pretty close to the trail. And people have been here before. What you think? Woo!
I'm calling it home.
I think I'm calling myself midge food.